Welcome back, everybody. So here it is, Avengers: Infinity Wars review. I can honestly tell you, I don't know really where to start with this. So I'm going to start here. So over the last year, I've watched many reaction channels who have been reacting to the trailers for the Infinity Wars, and you can feel the energy, you can feel their emotion, you can feel their hype, their excitement to see this movie. The last 10 years has been building up to these two movies, and you can when you watch these reaction channels or these other reactors reacting to this, you can feel that they're dying to see this movie. This is a big thing for them. And before I watched this movie myself, I actually watched some non-spoiler reviews from some of these channels, and the majority of them said it's absolutely amazing film. It blew their mind. It was absolutely fantastic. And for me, I have to agree with them. I actually really did enjoy this movie. Over the last 10 years, I've watched all of the Marvel Studio movies, and I have developed a massive emotional attachment to all these characters where I care about what happens to them. Obviously, as a DZ fan, I don't know the Marvel Universe that well, to be fair, so this is kind of like new territory for me because I don't really know what is meant to happen in the Infinity Wars, and I don't really want to know what happens. I just want to be surprised. That's why I haven't done too much like research into these movies. But generally, as a whole, this movie was actually a very entertaining watch for me. I do have one flaw, which I will say right now, is just that at times it felt like there was just a little bit too much going on in certain parts of the movie, but that's just me personally. So going back onto the bits that I do like in this is to finally see Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers together. Their chemistry. Actually, I watched a review um, a few days ago where at certain points you felt like you're watching a Guardians of the Galaxy movie and then you're watching an Avengers movie. I do actually have to agree, it did feel like that at certain points, but when the Guardians of the Galaxy is kind of split up and they go on their like separate missions, they kind of gelled and molded, and it didn't feel like that as it went on. But generally, Star Lord and Iron Man's chemistry was absolutely fantastic. The Thor and Rocket the Raccoon, their chemistry was absolutely fantastic. All the comedy was on point. I really did enjoy this. Those elements. Also, Spider-Man in this movie, very good. But Captain America's return, Captain America, all those people, just all these different characters have their separate missions in this movie, and a lot of it is to try and find a way to stop Thanos in some way. And I like the concept of it. I really do. Like sending them off, and they're all doing their separate missions, which I actually really did enjoy because there are certain bits in with Iron Man and Star Lord and all that kind of stuff. You think, "Whoa, are they going to get through this?" And it was exactly the same with Vision, and it was just really well put together. It put you on your seat. It had emotion. You really start to question, it's like, well, actually, are they actually going to get through this, or is everybody just going to be completely wiped out by the end of the movie? That's how it felt in certain points, and it felt like it was desperation. They were trying their hardest to try and find a way to try and stop him, and I really did enjoy it. Other parts of the movie, to be fair, I can't talk about this too much without it being a spoiler. And just in case any of you guys on my channel that hasn't seen the movie, I don't want to make it a spoiler, but as a whole, as a collective, I really did enjoy this movie. And I honestly can tell you, I cannot wait to see part two. There is so much I loved in this movie, and I would love to go into detail on all of it, but I can't. I would love maybe in a week or so, maybe, but because I am planning on going back to see it again, so on the second showing I might see things that I didn't pick up on the first time I saw it, but generally, honestly, it did blow my mind. I'm not gonna lie, it did blow my mind. The one thing that I actually, yeah, actually saying this, the one other thing I actually really did enjoy is Thanos as a villain. He, at one point, in certain points in this movie, you know he's a madman, psychotic. He's got that really nasty side, and he just wants to destroy quite a lot. And he's actually a madman. He feels he's a great villain. But there are other scenes where he has more of a softer tone. But you do remember that he is this big old strong powerful villain, and but he has this softer kind of tone, and it worked really well. I have to be honest, and I really enjoyed him as a villain. And I can't wait to see him more in part two. So I would definitely give this movie a 9 out of 10. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend it. And once you have seen it, please tell me what you think and put it in the comments down below. But yeah, it was epic, and it didn't disappoint me in any way, shape, or form. I had that one flaw, but that's just me personally. But that's because I just don't know that universe that well, and I just want to try and take in as much as I could. That's why I'm going back to watch it again for the second time. But generally, like I said, please tell me what you think. Put it in the comments down below as normal. Hope you have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Please take care, and goodbye.